Know if we're recording or not, but we're just gonna yellow this and assume that we're recording it. All right, so man, it appears here that one day ago, which that would be June the 8th, 2016. Old Nexcons of Americans is apparently doing its best to save what player base they got left because apparently a majority of MapleStory players are leaving the game. Yeah, yeah, I can see that this is gonna be interesting to see a bunch of how good the abuse system goes. Yeah, I know that a lot of the people who used to play MapleStory have moved on, and it could be that they just moved on with their life, and that's the reason why the community is dying, or it could be that most people are just sick and tired of NextCon, of American, and their bullshit. For example, like me, I don't want to get into a whole rant on why I did it, but I found this kind of, I like to kind of swap over and see what's going on Maple Story. Um, but it appears Nexon is doing their best to try to get players because the community is dying. Which doesn't surprise me with the fact that Nexon is run by a bunch of communists. And I'm not going to go into rants on that either, but I will tell you guys that if you open up your consciousness that you have without living in a fog that you're living in, you'll probably one day when you get to be my age, you'll probably realize that this game has been taking away a majority of your life and your money as well. You know, I spent like years of my life to this freaking game, and just the mere fact that probably the players who ran me out of the game, which they like to blame it on me, like they like to blame it all like it was all my fault. Now it wasn't just all my fault. It was because of these rude kids that don't get their butts beat by their parents. They become really I don't know the word to put into it right now, but they really become a bunch of dillweeds, and they like to bully people, and they think it's amusing to do that kind of stuff. And then when somebody bullies them around, they go crying to Nexon. Like those two kids that I so-called bullied, and they called a GM on me, and they claim that I got banned for being racist, but I didn't get banned for being racist. I got banned because the GM told me to leave the map, and I didn't leave, which means that I didn't comply with what the GM told me, so they gave me that 24-hour ban, and it threw me into a wake-up state of mind where I was realized that I wasn't a valued player like I was brainwashed to think that I was. So I needed that swift kick in the ass to tell me that I need to fucking get the fuck out of this game and go someplace else, which I have. I've focused on other things, but I still have my part of me that wants to play this game. But the good thing is that I deleted my characters and I don't have a motivation to play anymore. Now I might get a motivation to play if fucking Exxon would give me a bunch of free shit that would make me not have to spend a lot of money in the game. But I don't know. So apparently, like I said, NextCon has is trying everything to keep their game going as long as they can, so they can take enough money from players before they shut the game down, I guess. But I found this article interesting here for a lot of you guys who do play MapleStory, and I will get into a little so-called conspiracy theories if you guys want later on in the video. So I'm not gonna read this because I'm dyslexic and my brain thinks too fast, anyways, to sit here and read this whole article. But I will just scroll through it here, and apparently, um, there's gonna be two sides of the server. I guess there's gonna be European and a North American server. I guess EMS is doing just as bad as GMS is, and because a bunch of people cried, they said, well, who cares, We'll just merge the servers. We're both dying anyways. Maybe we can get enough people to play. And I tell you what, Nexon, this isn't going to help you either because people are growing up now and they're moving on in their lives, and your game is garbage now. It's an old game, and you should have thought about that before you've been dickheads, you know? So, you got a fucking child. By the way, Nexon, I think the last time had a child, as far as I'm concerned. He's a child because he's a fucking kid. He's like in his 20s. His name is Brian, or I don't even know what his name is. He's a kid. He's the community manager of Nexon of America. In fact, you can check him out on Instagram if you find out who he is, what his name is. I'm not really sure I can throw his name in the video without having a bunch of people report me for maybe trying to dox him or something. But anyways, I think his name is Brett Furbus. I think is what his name is. I don't know. You can look that up online. But anyways, he's a community manager of Nexcons of America, and he's a child. So they hired a child to do a child's job. It reminds me of the whole thing with hiring hackers or hiring people to go to school to become hackers, and they think they're going to be hackers, but reality, real hackers, and if you guys knew anything about hackers, which you guys don't, you just think that I'm blowing smoke up your ass, but trust me, real hackers are not corporate sellouts. They don't want to put on a suit and tie, and they don't want to work for a company. They like to be their own free thing, and I'm not going to go and hold around on that either, but you're either born a hacker or you're not a hacker. That's just the way it works. And there are many people who will agree with that, and there are many people who would disagree. But those of you guys who disagree don't know shit about hackers. You think they're people who download a program and fucking run it, and those are hackers. Those are not. Those are script kiddies. Look that up yourself. Look up what a script kiddie is, and you'll find out what a script kiddie is, and you'll educate yourself, and then you'll realize that button clickers are not hackers. So anyways, back to Nexcon American. Apparently, they are losing players. And like I said, half a dozen times in this video, apparently Nexon is trying their best to build a community. And I can guarantee you guys that, I know you guys aren't idiots, so I probably don't have to tell you this, but I can guarantee you that after the merger of Europe and GMS, that it's still going to continue to die out, and the fact that remains is MapleStory is behind on times, and I guarantee you that MapleStory 2 will be a big hype. It will be a big hype when it gets released in the North American region. It will be hyped up for a while, and that's just the way shit works. It will be so hyped that people will be like, oh my god, I gotta play this game, and there will be people who will be fighting to get these considered OG names and stuff, where they will have to get all the cool names, and then they'll try to sell them later on if the game takes off to a higher thing, and if it doesn't, then you just have a bunch of random names that are on the game. There might be a few idiots that'll try to sell them. But anyways, I wanted to share this interesting thing. I should have actually shared this with the beginning, because I know a lot of you probably, if you made it this far, I congratulate all of you guys for watching this whole video, because this is very interesting. I quit playing MapleStory for a lot of reasons and stuff, but I want to go ahead and try to find this. And a lot of you guys are gonna, when you see this, you're gonna close out the video because you're not gonna want to listen to this, and I get it. You're welcome to do that. But for those of you who do want to hear this about this and don't know about this, it's really true, especially when you wake up and you become aware of what's going on, that there is some corruption going on, and if you don't want to do anything to, I don't know, tell people about it, that's your business too. So anyways, how I came across this. Let's see how I came across this. So I watch a show, a radio talk show online called Infowars.com, and there was an interesting video that was posted on my Facebook wall from Alex Jones. For a lot of you guys that don't like conspiracy theories, I don't care. Hit the dislike button on this video for all I care. But there was this one thing, and I don't have the picture anymore because I deleted it. But I had this picture, and it was of a Zakum helmet. Zakum helmet, whatever you want to call it. The little hat that we get from Zakum killing that rock boss with the 8 arms, I guess he has, and he's down towards Elneth in like that little cave and stuff. There was a hat that was in Alex Jones' video, and I don't know what the name of this hat is. But anyways, just the mere fact that hat was in it made me open my eyes and realize, okay, there's something really fishy going on with this game. So I became to look into stuff like MapleStory. See if I can find this. MapleStory skills. Okay, so you look at some of these MapleStory skills, okay, these are very interesting symbolical messages is what they are. A lot of you guys who don't know anything about symbolical messages, you'd be surprised. If you look into them, you would see. There's a lot of people don't make a big deal out of this kind of stuff, but there's a lot of symbolical messages, and they're very disturbing that it's in a child's game, and I get it's for fun, but it's very disturbing that this kind of content is in them. And then, for example, you got this image here. I don't know if I can get it up, but there's a lot of pentagrams. There's a Star of David. There's some really symbolical messages that are inside of these, these skills. And you notice right there's a Star of David. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a star right here, and this is the Star of David. And then we got some, I don't even know if this is a MapleStory skill or not. I've never saw this skill before. But yeah, you got a lot of these things in it, and, they got some really anti-sci, I don't know what the words you'd call it, they're demonic, skills. And a lot of you guys are gonna go laugh your ass off about this shit, but it's okay. I mean, because you are children and you don't understand this stuff yet, so it's kind of fun. I'm trying to find. I guess I could probably search for it. I guess. I'm not really talking into my microphone either. But the one that has me really interested the most was the Sharp Eye skill. It's a very interesting skill, the Sharp Eye skill. When you look at the Sharp Eye skill, so let me see if I can find this real quick. And then there's a page, you probably saw it, which I'll get to that in just a little bit, but, so, fucking ear itches. Okay, so here's that MapleStory, Sharp Eye skill. And you can, if you watch, you can actually see the all-seeing eye and the pentagram inside of this skill. I mean, you have to kind of slow it down a little bit, but there's a pentagram, there's an all-seeing eye just in the center of this skill, and it's coding you. It's basically coding you in a way to accept that skill. I mean, you can. I don't know if we can get this picture really big or not, but it's just the fact that these skills are in here and they're just right in your face. I mean, look at this. There's a demon's like a demonic skill inside of this skill here. I mean, you look these up online. There's another Illuminati like skill in there. There's your sharp eye skill, which you can see that has the pentagram. If you have a dollar bill, American dollar bill, you can see this pentagram. I mean that not pentagram, but that all-seeing eye is there too. And then what makes it interesting is there's a site here, which makes it really the real interesting thing is when you type in MapleStory Illuminati. I fucked that up, didn't I? Shit, I fucked that up. There we go. You type in MapleStory Illuminati, it's the good stuff. I mean, you're seeing stuff from 2010 of people posting stuff like this in there. Stuff on Reddit about it. I mean, for those of you guys that check out Reddit, Yeah, people think it's cute, especially this one, Copper Sand. He thinks it's really cute. He thinks it's a joke, seeing this kind of shit in there. And then Nexon Exposed. This is a really interesting site. Just the fact that it has these, staircases to like a hidden map. I mean, these are really fucked up people. These are they think it's cute because it's a game, but it's not a game. Where is that? Yeah, they got some good stuff on here. Make you wonder why some of that stuff is in there for. I mean, this is your kid's game. This is a kid. This is a game that like your kids are playing, and you wonder why society is dumb like it is. So, I mean, there's that owl. This is the owl that the what do they call them? The Illuminati go to. I forgot where that place is at, but yeah, this is that owl that they always worship and stuff. There's actually an owl inside of I think it's a dollar bill too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you guys can come into this stuff. I figured I'd do a video. This is what I wanted to share with you guys. I needed to get a haircut and I didn't get one, but I figured I'd waste a little bit of time and do a video on this because old MapleStory, old NextCons is apparently dying. I mean, they're trying their best to try to rake out as much money as they can to I mean, they're just a mere fact that I've been checking the site a lot, and there's two times events. It seems like every freaking week there's a two times event. Like they're scared to I guess they're scared to turn off the two times event. There's another one. Look at this. There's a two times event on the 6th and the 4th and the 5th. There's a two times event on the 5th and the 28th and the 30th, and then go down here, and I know there was some more than that. They probably binned them from showing up, so they probably did. Nope, there's another two times event for the 5th and the 14th and the 15th. I mean, there's been a two times event ever since, fuck. Here's another two times event. I mean, the game is kind of fucking pointless. I mean, holy shit. I mean, back in the day, it was two times event and drop rate for the 4th and the 30th. It seems like every weekend there's like a two times event. It's like every other weekend or the weekend after that. Permanent pendant slot. Ugh. Actually, Nexon of Korea of communism. Actually, a lot of permanent pendant. I remember people talking about the permanent pendant was a mistake before, or was that was the hyper rock? Okay, yeah, that was a hyper rock. But yeah, we're not gonna go through that whole site. Anyways, I just want to do a video, just to try some stuff out and get a video out for you guys that miss me. Because I know there's a lot of you guys that are on here that are subscribers, and I don't know why you still are. You should unsubscribe to this YouTube channel because I don't really use it no more. I don't really use this YouTube channel no more. I just kind of figured I'd throw out a message to all the Maplers out there. I guess we will call this video. What should be the title of this video? R.I.P. MapleStory is dying, or see, game over MapleStory, I guess. I don't know. We'll see what I throw it up there. We'll see what I throw up there. Actually, was planning to get a haircut, but I get a haircut like every 3 months, so I kind of gotta look nappy for you guys. I guess I could cheer you guys up a little bit and give you guys a little bit of a laugh. Here. I can't even see my screen, so well, I'll end with this because I'll put this as my thumbnail. I'll put my hat on. Okay. Put my hat on. Put my shades on for you guys. sit back here for you guys. Let me just get a few seconds here of quietness here. Itch my nose real quick. Let me just get here a 5 second motionless movement here for the thumbnail. All right, we're good. So I get that thumbnail. So what do you guys think, huh? Look pretty good, huh? Look pretty good. Pretty good. Guys, don't be sure to hit the dislike button. Be sure to unsubscribe to this YouTube channel. By the way, I was playing Rose Online for a while. I just went back into Rose Online because I was kind of having fun on Rose Online, but I got to level 230. I actually had some people in Rose Online that were really helpful. They helped me out with leveling. I was like, dude, if you guys help me out with leveling, I'm gonna level, and then I'm not gonna want to play anymore. Sure enough, they helped me, and then I just got bored of the game and I stopped playing. And I have him on Skype, and somebody wants to buy my Rose Online account. It's got like some of the really good gear. I spent probably about I think I got like some really good gear for like $150. I don't even think it was like $150. I think I spent like maybe like $100 or something like that. Because you can actually in Rose Online you can actually sell your cash items. So you can sell like premium VIP status or whatever to the other players who don't want to spend money on the game, and these players actually go out and they farm gold, and they buy your VIP for you, and you make a shitload of money. I think when I stopped playing, I had like 50 million or something like that. I had close to like 6 bill. I think I had like 6 bill. I think in Rose Online, but I spent it all on like my gear and stuff, and a bunch of other stupid things that I didn't really need, like I did MapleStory. But I got the 230 in Rose Online, and then I just. Anyways, this is the end of the video. This is where I say so long, have fun. If I do another video, hopefully it'll be even funnier than this one. I just thought Rose, yeah. I just thought that MapleStory was kind of funny with their struggles here. I mean, they're pulling out the guns. I mean, what are we gonna do next, Con? What are we gonna do next? Are we gonna merge the Koreans with American Global and GMS? We're gonna take all the MapleStories combined, and we're gonna combine them all into one MapleStory server. So we're gonna have a bunch of community. Now we're gonna have the Taiwanese, we're gonna have the Vietnamese, we're gonna have the Koreans, and maybe the Chinese if the Chinese got a MapleStory. I don't know if they do or not. And then we're gonna have EMS, we're gonna have GMS. It's all gonna be just one happy community where there'll be tons of script kiddies. So you'll really have a bunch of fucking drama now, because you're gonna have KS galore in these servers. I'm glad I don't play this fucking game anymore, but I thought about coming back just to bot. I don't know, man. I don't even know. I mean, I don't even know. Like, I haven't been up with the communities, but I would assume, is it Gamersoul? I would assume like Gamersoul would probably be a place to buy cheats or something. I don't know if they're still selling VIP or not, but we're definitely gonna have to think about going over. Unless I still got VIP. I wonder how much old VIP is on here. I thought about coming back on MapleStory in botting and making mesos and selling them or something, and trying to make like money back. But I don't even think it's really worth my time, because I mean, I'm making better money what I'm doing now than chump change that I can make off of GMS, you know. Can I log in the guest on here? I'm just curious because I want to go on here and troll them if I can. I know that apparently they have. I guess they have the guest turned off. Yeah, apparently I guess they have guest turned off because I can't log in. By the way, I was going on Gamers and I was having fun with these guys. EMS is merging with GMS. Oh, look at this! It's happening, guys. It's happening. Yeah, hello, new customers. Got that right. This site's gonna make lots of money now off of fucking script kitties. They're gonna have script kitty galore. The meso prices, I can only imagine how cheap the mesos are gonna be now. Just think about it, with players from EMS coming and everything coming, the prices on gear is probably gonna go. So all the fucking idiots like me who spent hundreds of dollars on their fucking gear to become epically strong will have best gear without having to waste $100 at all, because you just take $50 and buy the best